We interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
I just went on the air. There's already comments about barbecues. What the Oh, I didn't turn off my AC either. I gotta turn that off. There it goes. It's gone. Alright. I just went on the air, guys. Give me some time before you start hitting me with these damn barbecue things. Particularly as one of the songs we are playing today has the word barbecue in the title. I knew what I was getting myself into, but here I am. Playing a song that's got the word barbecue in the title, and so it's already queued up. It's the second song in the show. Who's the bald guy in the video? The bald guy's me. The bald guy's always me. See? Bald. No hair. Bald. Anyway. That's the closest you're getting to an actual barbecue from me, is me playing a song that has the word barbecue in the title. And that's because the band is playing this weekend, and we're going to tell you all about that later. Where's my hair? On my face. I was talking to John the other day, and I'm like, hey, I got a full head of hair. He says, yeah, where? I said, on my face. Laura seems shocked that I shaved my head. Like I haven't been doing that every day for the past, 15 years now. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while, ever since my old manager said, oh, I see you're thinning on top too. And then went on to, within earshot of a customer, say, I would never stay at a Super 8. Like, bro, you are the manager of a Super 8. Like, maybe humble yourself a little bit, bro. You know? Do I use shampoo? Yes. No, R.I.P. The braids were gone long before 1953. The braids were gone long before 2024. So we were supposed to have members of John's other band on the show today, but they all canceled. One of them said, hey, I got to work at 5:30 in the morning. And then I saw his Facebook story says, hey, who's down for a John Wick movie marathon tonight? So apparently that was more important than, promoting his show that he's got going on next week, opening for a major band. No, the braids have been gone since 2010, probably. That was probably the last time, was 2010. 5:30 in the morning. What a loser, yeah. Who the fuck gets up at 5:30 in the morning to work? It's usually when I'm going to bed. I have a deadline at 5:30 in the morning that I have not started on, and it's a large job. So as soon as the show is over, I'm going straight to work. Probably DoorDash, ordering DoorDash, and then going straight to work. Maybe John will be my driver. Maybe John will be my dasher finally. How could I keep... Like, I've made it a secret. Come on. I haven't had braids in 14 years now, and this is a secret? Like, how am I fitting braids under all this? Where's the monkey? I gotta text him, actually, because apparently I don't have a co-host next week. So, by the way, show on Tuesday next week. Tuesday, because both John and I are all both unavailable for different reasons. I'm not going to his show because I already had tickets to something that John was supposed to be my +1 to go to, and then didn't go. I have not kept this secret for 14 years. You can watch any living brain dead video, or I think there's a bunch of probably things you might not know videos where I'm not wearing a hat. This is not a secret. Me being bald is not a secret. This is not anything new. So quietly, it's not going to be a call-in show next week. Next week's the Music is Art Showcase, which means we're gonna tell you where to go to see cool bands on Music is Art. I don't know. I posted my itinerary earlier this week, showing where I plan to be, and I've already conceded that I am only probably going to be able to catch one song from a lot of the bands, because a lot of the bands I want to see are on the Terminal B stage, and stages, there's two, and a lot of the bands I want to see are on the skate park stage, and those are on complete opposite ends of the festival. So my entire itinerary is back and forth between those two stages. So it's like, all right, I'm going to see this band over here, then I'm going to walk over here and see this band, I'm going to walk back over here, see this band, then back over here for this band. When John shows up, you're going to tell him what? That I'm bald? I'm pretty sure he knows. Hi, Jill. Jill, apparently it is news to Laura that I'm bald. I'm very, we heard Well Worn Boot is playing in the parking lot and totally not emceeing. Yeah, Well Worn Boot is apparently emceeing Music is Art. That's what they're saying. Yeah, I got my whole itinerary here, and there's a couple of gaps, which is actually good, because that means at like 5:30, when Kevin Sampson and the Night Shift finish their set at the Terminal B Stage 2, I can go find some food somewhere before I go back at 7 p.m. to the Terminal B Stage 1 and see Tuesday night. But we'll talk about all that next week. I got my whole list from 11 a.m. all the way to 10:45 p.m. right now, unless On the Cinders closing with a 45-minute set on the skate park stage. I don't know. But yeah, one of the bands we're playing today, PGSU, they're the first band I think we're playing today, yeah. They have a CD release this weekend, and then they're playing Music is Art next weekend. They're on at 12:15 at the Lakeside Lawn stage. Late night for me. Tonight's going to be a late night for me. Music is Art is just like, oh, cool. I get to go see all my favorite bands all day. Well, most of my favorite bands, because some of you guys didn't get picked, unfortunately. But I get to see so many of my favorite bands all within the span of 12 hours. I agree. Pretty Good State University needs a Facebook. I was trying to tag them because I'm playing them on the show today, and I couldn't. So, oh well. I don't know if they would have tuned in anyway, but it is what it is. All the rest of the bands that we're playing today do have Facebook pages. Inertia we're playing. Who the fuck else? Virus X has a Facebook page. A couple of them, actually. And Hush Hush has a Facebook page. They didn't want to come because they knew I'd asked them if they knew that their name used to be a porn site. That's the real reason they're not here. We heard they're on TikTok. Facebook is for old people. Rate David Bowie out of 10. Okay, 127. Of all the thousands and thousands of years of existence, and I got to live on this planet at the same time as David Bowie. That is, I am thankful for that. Apparently John Wick movie marathons were more important than coming on the show and plugging a big event next week. John's on his way, I think. So he'll be at least here to talk about it. I also live the same as Dave. So do we want to talk about Dave Grohl? Is that why you're bringing him up? Are we going to talk about what happened yesterday? What came out about where Dave Grohl posts a statement? And in fact, let me get the statement from Dave Grohl here, because now that Dave Grohl has been erased with Jack Black, all we have left is Keanu Reeves. I want to talk about Dave Grohl, and I will tell you why as soon as let me pull up his statement here. Dave Grohl. We're gonna read his statement and then we'll talk about it here. Just search Dave Grohl. I'm sure it'll be the first thing to pop up. Dave Grohl yesterday. If you want to talk about John Wick, go to Wyatt's house from Hush Hush. He's apparently watching all the movies tonight instead of coming on the show. Dave Grohl says I've recently become the father of a new baby daughter born outside of my marriage. I plan to be a loving and supportive parent to her. I love my wife and my children, and I'm doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness. We're grateful for your consideration toward all the children involved as we move forward together, Dave. So, are we really canceling Dave Grohl over this? Is this the downfall of Dave Grohl? I guess. What? But 7 hours ago, he was posting, "Who wants to have a John Wick movie marathon?" So, 12-hour work at a hospital, whatever. But it is so cute of Dave Grohl to love all this shit. So, I don't understand why we're gonna cancel Dave Grohl over this, right? Like, people make mistakes. I mean, I know every single person in this chat right now is an angel and has never done anything of the sort, but all I know is about this one person that Dave Grohl just had a kid with. And yeah, no, Dave shouldn't be canceled. Dave made a mistake. Dave owned up to it. Dave's trying to do the right thing. If Dave was like, no, I'm not the father, and he starts hiding, and he's denying everything. Yeah, maybe, but no, POTUS did not gaslight Joe into having a barbecue. Joe has not had a barbecue. Grohl is so far from unique. Thousands of men over thousands of years have done it. Yeah, exactly. And that's my point. I mean, somebody, I'm looking at this on. So the guy who I'm reading their tweet where they shared this, they said, Dave Grohl missed a trick not opening this statement with "I've got another confession to make." And then the first comment goes, "There goes my hero." Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I ain't ready to cancel Dave Grohl over this. Dave owned up to it. Dave said, "Hey, I fucked up. I'm gonna do the right thing here." You know, what do you want to? Dave Grohl was an inside job. I mean, what more do you want from the guy? He's human. As much as he is our beloved rock star and wholesome individual, he's still human. It's not like I've been immune to mistakes over my life. So, to be fair, if I was his wife and he started his Instagram post off with "I got another confession to make," I would probably explode. Yeah, let's be real though. It's lazy default. Dave Grohl got canceled. Lazy D's fault. Dave Grohl got. We're blaming Lazy D. Okay, we'll blame Lazy D. Yeah, I don't know. I got no problem with Dave Grohl right now. Like, none. Dave Grohl's not out there eating my pets that we know of. I didn't watch the debate, so we're not. Everything Lazy D ends when you got photos of him and Jack Black hanging out. I don't even know. So why is Jack Black canceled now? I missed this. I know, like, he broke up Tenacious D for a couple of weeks, and then they got back together, and I understand why, but then I didn't see, like, why all of a sudden we're just like, oh, fuck Jack Black. Like, I missed this. I don't know what happened. Somebody please tell me what happened, why we're canceling Jack Black, too. Because, like, just a year ago, everybody was just sitting here like, peaches, 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 peaches. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know what he did. Jack Black is canceled because he didn't stand by Kyle when Kyle said, next time don't miss. That's why Jack's can't. I can understand why Jack. So as long as there's a record deal, we'll always be friends. So this is all. So all this stems then from the Tenacious D show in Australia, where Kyle goes, next time don't miss, is the day of the attempted assassination on Trump. And Jack says, dude, you can't do that. He wants to keep the politics out of this. And, you know, it's not like Jack Black's coming out saying, you know, I love the guy who almost got shot today. He's just saying, no, we can't make fun of that. And I don't disagree with that either. You knew it was, and you knew it was just a publicity thing. It was just a public image thing. Like, dude, you can't say that. We're gonna, you know. So, I guess maybe the public relations idea of let's not, you know, hey, we need to stop for a minute here. Apparently that backfired. I don't know. I still love Jack Black. If I had time, I'd watch High Fidelity after the show. One of my favorite movies. But yeah, I don't know. We're getting out of hand with this. Cancel. Like, I don't want to sound like a boomer and fucking, you know, people that wear red hats that aren't San Francisco 49ers hats. I don't want to sound like them, but man, this cancel culture shit's getting out of hand if we're saying Dave Grohl and Jack Black. Come on. Rate the Beach Boys out of 10. 10. Not my favorite band, but definitely highly influential, and I'm glad that their music exists. Where does one end? The cancel culture? Look, I'm all for canceling people like, what's his name? Danny Masterson, right? Or Kevin Spacey, or, you know, yeah. I'm all for, let's, you know, people like Kevin Spacey and Danny Masterson, yeah, get the fuck rid of them. But, like, a dude cheating on his wife, not cancel. Not cancelable. Not a reason to cancel. A dude saying, hey, you can't say... You can't, like, a dude saying, hey, you can't say that, you know, we want a prominent public figure to be assassinated. You can't, the dude saying that you can't say that. We're canceling the dude saying that you can't say that? Do you hate the person being canceled, or do you also cancel the people associated with them? Eventually you cancel yourself. So I specifically brought up Danny Masterson right there. And if you've been paying attention, you know why. And of course, Linkin Park just got a new singer this past, it was last Thursday. Seth MacFarlane hasn't been canceled yet. Well, he did back in the 90s, but now he's invincible. Yeah, I mean, I was watching Family Guy last night, and I'm like, how the fuck is this show, like, even still on the air? But I'm still laughing at the fucking jokes, and it's like, I referenced a scene in Family Guy in my banned cartoons episode of Things You Might Not Know, in where Peter turns to the camera and goes, what are you looking at? It's a cartoon, you know, or whatever. So he gets away with it because it's behind the guise of animation, just like South Park did for all these years. So it's meant to be like completely over the top. Remember in Ted where he was screaming Robin Williams on 9/11? I mean, I guess it's context. They're making jokes. They're not physically harming people. Like, again, Danny Masterson, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein, you know, all those, you know, people that are actually harming people. And again, I bring up Danny Masterson because Linkin Park just got a new singer. Family Guy is still on the air. I stopped watching after the dog show. Yeah, but Brian came back, so there's still, it's, you know, it's still the same show. I don't know if it's any good. I haven't watched it in a while, but I was enjoying it while I was watching it before they moved. I don't even think it's on Sunday nights anymore. But Linkin Park's new singer, the big controversy with her that came out on Friday, was because she was announced Thursday. Friday it comes out. She's a Scientologist, and she was in the courtroom standing beside Danny Masterson during his rape trial. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know if I can use that word on YouTube. That's the last time I'm going to say that word. During his trial, she was standing by his side. Now, she's released a statement saying, hey, I didn't know any better. Sure, whatever. I guess. I don't know. Is it that Paramount didn't want them to make fun of Trump? I see the comment here. South Park wasn't allowed to do season this year because Paramount didn't want them to make fun of Trump anymore. Was it because they weren't allowed to do a season, or they didn't want to? My understanding was they intentionally skipped this year because they didn't want to. You can't cancel me until after the cook-off. Yeah, you guys want barbecue? Go to Bob's Burgers. I guess. I don't know. I still have not gotten into that show. Paramount is selling off their service. I was hanging out with my friend last week, and he got me so damn confused because he's like, yeah, you know, I when I went to go sign back up for Paramount, it said welcome to the Disney Plus family. I'm like, dude, are you sure you're not talking about Hulu? He goes, no, it was Paramount Plus. It was Paramount Plus. It was Paramount Plus. And I'm like, it's not, but Paramount Plus is Paramount and Disney Plus is Viacom. Are you sure it wasn't Hulu? And he's like, oh, it's, yeah, you're right. It was Hulu. So I'm like, damn, dude, you're confusing me. I don't know where John is. John said he had to stop and pick some stuff up and then he was coming. Either that or I just accidentally locked the door and he can't get in. Which I don't think is the case because I don't have any texts or anything. Yeah, Disney owns Hulu. I don't think that's got anything to do with Paramount though. Just my friend was just extremely confused because he signed up for both Paramount Plus and Hulu in the same week. Okay, John's on the way here. Made fun of Trump enough already. Anyway, there's nothing left to say. Yeah. I mean, the South Park creators have also gone on record over the past week or so saying that they would, if they could go back in time, they would just erase the entire first 3 seasons. Yeah, what doesn't Disney own? Disney doesn't own this podcast, but if Disney's buying, I'm selling. I could use the money. I could watch my mouth for 2 hours. I was on the phone with my mom yesterday. You guys know my mom doesn't watch the show because she doesn't like when I swear. I was on the phone with my mom yesterday, and I believe the phrase I used was, I fucked up. And then I immediately was like, oh, sorry, Mom. I messed up. I screwed up. Trey and Matt were way ahead of the curve with signing off on these digital distribution deals back in the 90s. You know what's funny is I bought an Xbox 360 controller a few years ago. Yeah, Matt and Trey were digitally distributing South Park on South Park's website or the Comedy Central website long before streaming services were a prominent thing like they are today. But I got this Xbox 360 controller that was it was broken, but the one that the one that I was trying to replace ended up still working. So I was like, hey, what's all on this Xbox? So I went into like movies and TV, and I have on my Xbox 360 2 banned episodes of South Park, which is Cartoon Wars parts 1 and 2. I was like, what's on here? And it's like, oh shit, I have these 2 banned, like you can't watch them on Paramount or Max or wherever the fuck South Park is right now, because I know they do those specials through one of them and then the streaming through the other. Cartoon Wars was banned because of the controversy surrounding the Prophet Muhammad, which is what the episode is making fun of. It's making fun of the South Park Studios was where they were distributing. You could get them on a DVD set, I think. I don't think if you went to the store right now and bought one new, I don't think it would be on there. Like if you went and bought The Simpsons season 3, the episode Stark Raving Dad would not be on any that you buy now, but I have it on DVD because I bought that season when it first came out. But yeah, I think you can only watch those through DVD, or if you bought them 10, 15 years ago, whenever, they're you still have them, I guess. I still have access to them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Cartoon Wars. Let's see if that brings them both up. Nope, there's 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure they're banned because of Cartoon Wars Part 1, along with the other 13 other episodes of South Park's 10th season, was released on a 3-disc DVD set in 2007. The set includes brief audio commentaries by series co-creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I swear I read that these episodes are actually unavailable. When the series was transferred to HBO Max in 2020, it was announced that Cartoon Wars Part 1 and Part 2 would be among 5 episodes not included, along with Super Best Friends, 200, and 201, all of which feature Muhammad as a character. You hear all that noise he's making?
Big surprise.
Look who made it. Hey! Luckily, there's still a chair back there for you.
Hey. What up?
All right. We
Hey.
got Wyatt from Hush Hush here.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Yeah. As long as you're talking loud enough, that mic will pick you up, so you're good.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
What's up, everybody?
The Matt and Trey basketball. Okay. I'm like trying to read. Yeah. What are your thoughts on basketball? You're probably going to say basketball, but we're talking about basketball. No, I'm familiar with basketball. It's a good movie.
Great movie. Heard your mom's going out with Squeak.
And
John has news. Yeah, Joe's quitting the show.
I might
Dreams
have
come
to.
true.
Honestly. No, Laura has news for you. Laura has news for you.
News for me.
Yeah, Laura has news for you.
What?
I know, we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, there it is.
John, Joe is blind.
No, not blind.
Blad.
Not plaid.
What? I can't read.
Johnny's blind.
Yeah, John's blind. That's why he can't read.
I don't know. What's that?
Well, what would be the biggest shock for you to find out about me that starts with the letter B?
Bowling for soup?
I am not bowling for soup. I'm not that fat yet. Jesus.
Joe has joined Bowling for Soup.
Wow, congratulations.
I wish.
Maybe you could talk for 20 minutes like I did.
I could. Maybe
Talk
that's what
to
we
Jim
need to do.
Blossoms.
I don't know. I don't know. No, you it says I'm bald.
Oh, you're bald. I'm bald too. It's okay. That's nothing new. I knew that.
Like John's never seen me with no hat on.
Yeah. Your hair, all your hair went to your face.
Right, exactly. I told them that earlier that you said that. 1916 got a record deal, major deal. Rochester's now. Oh, 1916. Yeah, we played them on the show before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good band.
That was a good year for you.
That was a good year for me. Yeah.
So, have any questions for Wyatt here? Or, because he puts me on the spot on the TikTok.
Put Johnny in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Let's put him in the hot seat.
Watched
Come
a
on.
couple of those TikToks, and John's just sitting there like, I'm having a good time. Not.
Because literally, I can't read what they're saying.
You ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up?
He can't hear this.
Yeah,
thing.
he couldn't hear that. I couldn't hear him.
No,
So all I heard was the Wayne's World clip in my
You
headphones.
got Wayne's World clips in the headphones.
Hell yeah.
John and his emotional support Pepsi.
I don't have it today. I left all my Pepsi at Jill's house.
Darn it, Jill.
No, this is not the barbecue song. We got actually a pretty good state university we're about to play right now.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, you guys got here just in time for a song break. Pretty good state university is releasing their debut album, and to celebrate, they have Little Liar, Prairie Pavement, and Hit Girl opening up for them. And that is at Mohawk Place this Friday night, 7 p.m. And that is all the information they gave me on this. It doesn't say how much it is. It doesn't say what the ages are, which is 18 plus because it's Mohawk Place. 7 o'clock Friday. Show up. Don't bring money. Be like, hey, they didn't say there was no price on the website. I thought it was free.
You guys gotta get better at this.
Yeah, come on. And the funny thing is, we know they're not watching because let me see. Is it on the flyer? Oh, it's on the there. It is $10. 18 plus. It's on the flyer.
Doors at 7.
Doors at 7. Put your shit in your Facebook event pages. That's we can't stress this enough. But this is Pretty Good State University, and this song is called "Who Needs a Liver When You've Got a Blue Suit" on All WNY. Think So Joe Show.
Let's go! I wear crop tops and beat up bands. I'm the lead singer in a punk rock band, and I've only ever worn a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends ever fall in love. I like smoking on the day-to-day. I like missing meals and staying up late. I like joking about knowing the truth. I like wasting my time and my youth. And I've only ever worn a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends ever fall in love. I've only ever worn a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends ever make me wear a suit again, even if they fall in love.
Pretty Good State University, the song called "Who Needs a Liver When You've Got a Blue Suit." You can catch them Friday night at Mohawk Place. It is $10 at the door, even though it doesn't say so in their event page.
I want a blue suit.
You want a blue suit?
My favorite color.
I'm surprised your suits have been red. That's one of my
Hey.
favorite colors. Your favorite color is blue.
Wait for the next punk rock prom. I'll show you.
All right. You're gonna lose to me next year.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be still champion.
Nah, you're gonna lose to me next year.
Kit being prom king. I'm gonna be best dress.
I feel like to be prom king, you have to be there with
Yeah,
somebody who could be
somebody.
prom queen.
Yeah.
And neither one of us were. So Jill's kicking all of our asses.
You are?
Her and Max. Oh, for best dressed.
Yeah. Okay. Dream
no,
on,
Jill.
woman.
My hot pink suit's gonna slay.
See, I didn't know you were coming. I would have left the potato peeler on your chair. Anyway, Laura wanted to know, John, is Jay the Skeleton returning for Halloween?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. That's a possibility. I haven't talked to him. He's suing me at the moment. So,
He's suing you.
yeah. Yeah.
I'd refer you to my attorney, but my attorney works in finance, so. Yeah. That's been my last couple of days, talking to an attorney. Hooray. Anyway.
I was talking to an attorney for a while.
Yeah, you were talking to an attorney in a completely different way than I was
That's all I'm
talking to
talking.
an attorney.
Yeah. But there's two halves of Hush Hush here.
Two halves.
Oh, because we don't have
Two halves as a whole.
Two halves as a whole.
Oh no, we don't.
It's one half of
One
Hush
half.
Hush is here.
One half. We don't have the other two. I don't know what the other two. are doing.
2/5 of the living brain dead,
Yeah, 2/5 of them brain dead.
but one half of Hush Hush.
One half of Hush Hush.
Now, were you guys aware when you started this band that used to be the name of a porn site?
No, we were not aware of this. We know of Avril's song, Hush
Right,
Hush,
right.
obviously, the book series.
There's
And interestingly enough, there was a disbanded French band called Hush Hush
Okay.
way back in the day.
There's a Chinese group.
Dude, yeah, I was on the phone with John the other day, and I was setting up to play you guys on the show today, and because he was like, oh, don't forget to play one of the songs on the show. Like, yeah, what song you want? So I programmed it, and as I'm programming it, you guys are on the same page on some streaming platforms as this Chinese girl group
That's sick.
called Hush Hush.
Are they metal?
So, what is his name? This is Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm Wyatt. What's going on?
Plays lead guitar. You sing backup?
Yeah, I do some backup vocals, very sparingly, but on the new stuff, more so.
Nice.
You guys can see them next Wednesday. John's first show with them as
First
they
show.
open for Bless the Fall
Hell yeah.
at the Rec Room.
Stoked.
Tickets
too.
are available now. You can buy them from John.
Yes. After I hunt down Dom, the tickets. Over the weekend.
John
Great.
can't hear anything but his drums.
Dude, he hits them drums so hard.
Doesn't he? He's the second loudest drummer in Buffalo.
Man.
I gotta keep the record.
Second loudest drummer in Buffalo. The first is John from Skyway. Is that guy's name John? I think that guy's name's John.
It's a John thing.
Yeah. That dude's the loudest drummer in Buffalo. Is the dude from Skyway.
We'll see about
John
that.
John is second.
I ain't second.
Dude, I can stand on stage with you. When I see Skyway, I got to go to the back of the bar. Even with my earplugs in and
maybe I need to have a drum off with him and see what happens.
oh boy,
I make Christmas.
we do need to get a show going with Skyway.
Let's just play in like the Sonic parking lot.
There you go.
There you go.
See which one gets the police called for drumming louder.
What about the dude from Main Breaker? Nah, I don't remember him being that loud. I'm sure he was loud. I probably I've seen Skyway a bunch of times. I've only seen Main Breaker a couple of times, so I just remember I was at the Skyway show. My other friend John came, and we sat at the back of the bar because the drums were so loud we couldn't have a conversation. Oh, that's right. We did have to give everyone earplugs during Main Breaker. That's right. We were at the merch table and had the iPad. We just wrote on the iPad, "We have earplugs."
Laura, Johnny babysits me. He's older than me.
No. Don't
He's
even
the
say
adult,
it,
He's
Joe.
the adult in charge.
Don't even say it, Joe.
How's it feel to be the oldest person in two bands?
No, you are 42,000 years old. You know
I don't
that.
know, man. That guy that
No,
commented
that
from
guy's
Twitch that
bullshit.
one day, he said I was 32 and you were 38.
Is
so.
he in the show right now? I don't think so. He's not
No.
in the comments.
No, but maybe he'll come back. Who am
No.
I to argue with the audience?
Not even Chris the Clown, whatever you call him.
Yeah, we definly. John is 12.
Thank you, Laura. See, you get it. You get it.
Wait, you drove me here.
Hey, you gotta break the law. Once in a
a
while.
rule breaker in here.
I think that's okay, right? Because you're drinking.
Oh, this is just fancy water.
Oh, it's water. Okay.
Fancy water.
I just saw the square bottle. I'm like, oh, what's it? Got some vodka in here. Like,
No. Fancy water.
yeah.
He's very classy.
Yeah. Yeah, John's 12, I'm 20, according to some girl at 7-Eleven.
That bitch is crazy.
I don't know where she got 20, but I'll take it.
I would have set her straight that night.
John's going to sell more tickets than the rest of the bandmates.
It's hard to beat Dom, who literally
Yeah.
almost sold out of every single ticket.
He's a whore.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Right.
In a good way.
Right. fancy water on the ThinkSoJoE show? Cancel him. You guys missed it. We had an entire conversation about cancel culture in the first half hour because of the whole Dave Grohl thing, and then they explained to me why Jack Black is supposedly canceled now. And
Oh jeez.
yeah, so it's
Well,
like
he's got a reason.
what they told me is that it's because he basically told Kyle, like, you can't fucking say that. We got to stop doing this. When Kyle was like, oh,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have missed.
He shouldn't have said that. Yeah.
So I'm
mean,
I like that's cancelable now to kind of be like, yo, we can't say that. We're a public entity. We have to, we can't bring that shit up. Like, I don't know. That's my whole thought was Jill hasn't been canceled yet. We're doing good.
Because she hasn't gotten to me with that potato peeler yet.
Hasn't gotten to Tom with the potato peeler yet. That was my potato peeler, by the way.
Oh god. You with the cheese grater.
Yeah, you haven't seen the cheese grater, have you?
Is it an industrial one?
No, it's not an industrial one, but yeah, I put it in the band chat.
He found like a Ninja Turtle, like.
Oh yeah,
a
dude.
shredder.
Yeah, I sent John a picture of
Yep.
sent John a
Very
picture of one with of Shredder.
That's pretty cool. Like I just want to get it because it looks cool.
Yeah, it's a cheese grater, but he's got Shredder on
yeah.
the Shredder's head on it. But yeah, I told Jill she could borrow this if she needs to.
All right, yeah, she's stocked up. She's
This
got
is
all
this is my cheese grater.
all the kitchen gadgets.
No, actually, I think Dom might like that.
He might.
He's kinky.
Jill says she's territorial of her drummers,
Yes.
and also she has a cheese grater. So
A lot
you're not
more.
safe anywhere.
Dual wielding.
You're not safe anywhere. Anything happens to this boy, you are being attacked from all sides with cheese graters by Jill. She's just double fisting him. She's like, here's Wyatt, here's Dom, Pat, I'm coming for you next.
I keep the tour bus away from her too. She might pull the spark plugs.
Oh, thank God we have mechanics.
That's true.
She says she's territorial of her drummers, even though she beats you up all the time.
Yeah, she does beat me up all the time. She's a bully.
Yeah. Laura wants to give Wyatt an IQ test.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead, shoot for it.
Okay.
He's right here.
All right. We'll give her a second to get those questions prepared for you. What are your thoughts on bananas?
I hate them. I mean, if you're low potassium, you can eat a banana to help you from crashing.
Jill says she didn't say spark plug. She said catalytic converter.
No, that's fine.
Oh yeah, but she knows the spark plugs are too. So
Yeah. She knows her way around a car. Leland, if you're the one behind the POTUS XXX account today, that let it be known that Hush Hush hates bananas. So we can't play with them.
buy her fucking merch.
Yeah, buy our merch. I need the money.
My money goes to him.
She said because you hate bananas, your IQ is 0.
Fair enough. It's a steady diet of pickles for me.
Steady diet of pickles. It's probably Dewey. Yeah, Dewey, who left Wyatt Coyne last week. So, yeah, bastards have band practice on Wednesday now. Which is why
Yeah.
they're not all in the chat right now. Wait, minus 100 IQ. She's, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I am in a banana themed folk band, so
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay.
But she asked me last week, she says, how many bananas do you have in your house? I said, real bananas or like decorative bananas? Because
I can't tell you the last time I've eaten a banana.
yeah,
Probably when I was like 4 years old.
I
or
haven't
something.
eaten a banana in years.
Oh,
But that's because I saved the world. I narrated Ryan and Leland saving the world with their anthropomorphic banana friend Bob Paul.
only it's been 2 weeks for me since I had banana.
2 weeks since you had a banana? Yeah. Yeah.
John is by far probably the healthiest eater of the bunch.
Not really.
Jesus.
You've
Not
had
really.
you've had a banana within 10 years. I think you're probably the healthiest.
That's probably fair to say.
I mean, Dom's diet is freaking Seneca menthols and
Yeah.
I don't know. The last 2 times I've gotten in John's car, I've had to move chips out of my way. So, and then he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to Wendy's?"
Yeah, I gotta start eating better.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm gonna be touring with Hush Hush. I gotta start eating a little bit better.
Yeah.
thoughts on pizza in all forms. It's gloriousness.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, for John to be the healthiest eater out of you guys and me, like that's yeah.
John has 3 large McDonald's fries, and I do
For a late night snack.
Yeah.
For a late night snack in the fridge.
in your fridge. I forgot about
You
that.
throw them in the microwave. Are they any good when you put them in?
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
good.
Jill, I started my day eating a zebra cake and pounding a Red Bull at frickin' 5 in the morning, so I don't know.
Oh,
I think that's
zebra
healthy.
cakes. Hell yeah.
I had a couple of sandwich cookies for breakfast.
I was always the one at work. I had all the cakes. I had fucking Twinkies, zebra cakes. Had a cooler full. I was like, "What do you guys want?" I
Got
got
all the-
the cakes.
This he is
All
not
the
ex-
cakes.
I got the cakes.
he is
John's
not
got cake.
exaggerating either
No.
because he was over here the one day and he's like, "What you want?" Oh no, we were at the practice spot. You're like, "What you want?"
I got Twinkies.
I was like, "All right, I'll take a
Ho-Hos.
Twinkie."
You got Christmas trees, you got snowballs.
We
you
could
got
be like
there,
that then
John?
on tour. It's like, you get all this shit.
Oh, you put them in the air. You put them in the air fryer. That makes more sense than the microwave. Jill's on her second Red Bull. No cake for her. Anti-banana and pro pizza. His IQ is awful. She meant to say.
It's all good. Take that one on the chin.
I mean, I don't eat bananas. I hang out with a magical banana that helped us save the world. So,
I met the banana before.
you have met the banana before.
Before you were in the band.
Yeah, before I was in the band. And then Bob Paul died like right before we put out that first album. But then like he went to hell and Satan kicked him out, so he came back for that one show, and I don't know where he's been lately. But yeah.
Yeah.
Jill doesn't like sweets unless she's stoned. I bought a bag of Halloween candy yesterday. I ate most of it.
Kids don't need them.
I'm not buying them for the fucking kids. I'm buying them for me. My landlady will be out there handing out candy. I don't need to fucking be out there.
They saw the same black cat run across the street.
Yeah.
Kids in the street on
Yeah.
the way here.
Oh, yeah, of course. All kids and cats and no parents.
Yeah. And they
That's
take
the-
their time to get out of the street.
Yep, that's my street. Did John tell you he's going to be my babysitter for Griffith's Lights? What the hell is Griffith's Lights? Apparently we're all going. I don't know what that is.
Oh, the light thing. The light show. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Hey, you guys get to go have fun.
Okay.
I get
Cool.
to hang out with the kid.
She said, think, John.
Yeah, the park down the
Yeah.
street from you.
Got it.
What? I thought I was going.
No, apparently you're babysitting.
Can I take the kid?
I get invited to things and then I forget what I'm invited to, and it's like, hey, are we all going to this on this date? And I'm like, why does that date sound familiar?
No, you're
You're the babysitter of you're Jill's babysitter. You're babysitting Jill.
Oh, no. That wasn't in my contract. No.
Charges
No.
a premium for that.
Just like you're babysitting Jill at Music is Art, because I'm not doing it.
That's not.
I got my itinerary. I'm going back and forth between the stages, trying to catch at least one song of every band I want to see,
That's fine. I can do that.
which I get to talk about next week. I get to talk about all the.
I babysit her last year.
Yeah, you did.
I left her alone with her brother and her 2 brothers, and I came back and she was more fucked up.
Jill's got a pocket full of fun for Music is Art.
Oh, great.
Oh boy. I told you, John, that's your responsibility.
Dude. Dave, Sean, bad influence. Bad influence.
That's how the candy industry makes money. You buy it 3 times for yourself and once more for the kids. I'm not buying for the kids. My landlady buys for the kids. She sits out and gives out the candy. I'm just sitting in here eating whatever the fuck I bought. John rate David Bowie out of 10. You're asking a guy who didn't know what the Doors sounded like until 3 weeks ago.
Okay, you know what? There's the door. There's the door right there. But no. David Bowie. I heard of David Bowie.
Okay.
I'll give him a 9.
A 9? That is way lower than the rating I gave him when you weren't here.
What?
Mine was 127 out of 10.
Oh. You said 1 out of 10, so I'll go 1 and 9.
Yeah, but it's David Bowie.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, then she asked me to rate the Beach Boys out of 10.
Don't you fuck with the Beach Boys.
I didn't.
I love the Beach Boys.
What's your Beach Boys score? Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
2,000.
2,000. That's way higher than I gave the Beach Boys. I went 10 for the Beach Boys.
I wish I could sound like them. You just gotta kick me in the nuts a couple times.
I mean, you sure you want to say that when Jill's listening?
No. Sure he does that anyways.
Right? She could get you singing those high harmonies on the new song. Just kick you in the balls right before we play it.
Don't give her any ideas.
Yeah. I don't know. She probably already has these ideas. I'm just putting them out there into the ether. There's Dewey, not hiding behind POTUS XXX.
Oh. Hi, Dewey.
Not hiding behind POTUS, not asking a million questions about barbecues.
The Dew.
The Dew. Can we just start calling him the Dew now?
Yeah.
He's no longer, he's just the Dew.
I do appreciate him.
You're lucky. She didn't hear what I said. She didn't hear what you're safe.
I'm safe?
You're safe. She didn't hear what I said.
Good.
Not that she can't just, rewind and rewatch that part, but
Yeah, she could, yeah.
Leave his poor balls alone. Do I need to get the potato peeler?
No, what did I...
That's a bunch of people shit posting. Apparently, the POTUS XXX.
Oh.
Wyatt, do you like clowns?
No, they scare the hell out of me.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one.
I should have worn that Avatar T-shirt today.
I'll never see him live ever again. Yeah, I didn't know that singer was a clown.
The whole band is a circus show.
Well, the band didn't scare me. The clown did.
He is a little creepy. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're afraid of clowns, I guess that would be scary.
Imagine if I had to take a picture with him.
Dewey says, losers, clowns aren't scary.
Clowns are scary.
Don't worry, Dewey. I've been threatening John with introducing him to Arlo Price.
If you tour with a band that has a clown, it'd cut me out.
Hush Hush and Insane Clown Posse.
No, I'll go.
Oh,
find
John hides at the mention of the word juggalo.
I heard something live and it sounded just like him. I'm like, Joe, are they here? Are they here? Are they here? Tell me right now.
It was at the Green Jello show, and one of the members does shit with ICP and Twisted and all them, and so John's like, are they here? And he's like hiding behind me at the merch table. I'm like, dude, no, they're not here. This guy is a juggalo. He's not actually one of the clowns. Like,
No, because
what Virus extract did I miss? We haven't played them yet. They're coming up second to last song on the show today. Dewey loves the juggalos. He says Arlo is the clown.
I'm not down with no clown.
Jill says Fago, whoop whoop.
John was scared of Andy.
He's a skeleton.
He's a skeleton, yeah. John saw him, he's like, oh, he's a skeleton. He's not a clown.
Yeah.
He wasn't scared of Andy.
No, he's a sweetheart.
Coming up this Saturday at Mohawk Place It is Chernobyl Agency presents Everdread, featuring former members of Towers, Concrete, and Oakheart. Sully, featuring ex-members of Psyopus, I guess. Inertia, Seditions, Adhara, Dishonored, and Michael Delano. One of these things is not like the other. I love Mike, but I love Michael Delano, but I don't see how he fits in here.
Yeah.
But tickets available on the Chernobyl Agency page through Seditions, Dishonored, or Inertia. Message any page or band member to secure your spot Saturday, September 14th. 6 p.m. doors, $15 pre-sale, $20 day of, 18 plus with valid ID. This is a song from Inertia, and it's called Westboro Barbecue on LWNY. Think So Joe Show. That was Inertia on all
What
WNY.
the hell was that?
That was
sick.
Inertia.
That was sick.
They are an experimental technical death metal band based out of Buffalo, New York. Dewey says it was a good barbecue song, and that's because it's I believe it's about lighting the Westboro Baptist Church people on fire. So, which is a message I 100% support. So.
I would love to see a music video for this song.
Yeah, I don't know if they have. Everything's through Tidal on here, so I don't see the videos.
That was.
I don't even listen to the songs anymore before we play them.
I was impressed. That's probably the weirdest song I ever heard on this show.
It was a little all over the place, but it was good. But I'm still trying to figure out how Michael Delano fits in on this show.
Yeah. Why?
Because it is all metal bands, and then there's Michael Delano, singer-songwriter. I love Michael Delano, but how?
How do you put him in the lineup? Like, he wouldn't go first. So, like, he would go...
If his mom is watching, can you please ask him how he fits in on this bill?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, put him in the
Weirder.
middle.
Jill wants to know weirder than Wasted Space.
Yes.
Dewey earlier right before the song break said ICP is a crazy running machine. I have so much respect for those guys. They say show up at 2 p.m. You show up, you do whatever ICP says. They don't fuck around. They are a machine. They have a dude guarding their Fago.
Well, I have no problem with them, but they scare the fuck out of me.
Right.
I've just never been down with the clown.
So like when they would come on WWF during the Attitude Era, you're like, what's on Nitro?
Yep. Yep. And then when they went on the Nitro, I was like, what's on Raw? Or SmackDown?
Right. They have a who does Wasted Space on the 5th?
On the 5th? I love those guys. Those are
I feel
super talented.
I have something going on the 5th that involves Jill. I don't know what the hell it is.
Wasted Space in a long time. They're kind of like a metalcore, but they get naked. By the end of
naked,
the set,
they're still wearing
by the end
underwear.
of the set, they're in their boxers.
Yeah. It's a
Hey,
gimmick.
Blink used to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, Mark got fully naked.
As did the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
We're going to see Lost Artifacts. That's what we're doing on the 5th. Yeah, I was like, I know I'm doing something on the... Like, I swear I had something going on the 5th, but I don't remember what it is, so until I figure that out, I am totally down to hang out with you guys on the 5th. Yeah.
I had something going on next Wednesday, but there you go.
Yeah, I got something else going on next Wednesday, so sorry, guys. But, yeah. Next Tuesday, I will be back on the air. John's not available.
No.
But I will be back on the air next Tuesday with a Music is Art special showcase, as we do every year, the week of Music is Art.
No, I'll be with my daughter.
This will be your first one. This will be the first time you're missing the Music is Art showcase.
Yeah.
Your first show was a Music is Art showcase a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You were just sitting there like, well, like this, really.
Did you ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up? Did
Play it again.
you ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up?
Yeah. That's part of what I'm thinking of doing with this, is if I did the podcast through here, I could play the samples through the speakers and just have the mics muted all the time, but
Yeah.
probably not my...
Well, this time we don't hear
we don't hear
dogs or
dog.
or the lawnmower going off.
Oh man, that was yesterday. I sat down. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get some work done. Or it was Monday. I think it was Monday. I sat down and like, I'm gonna get some work done. And then all of a sudden the lawnmower starts.
So I'm sitting at their practice one day.
Yeah.
And I put my headphones in, my new ones.
Yeah.
And I was picking up the news channel in my box. In your box.
Picking up some interference somewhere.
Yeah.
That was the backing track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like today weather's gonna be like 70 degrees. Like, okay. Like, I'm the only one who can hear this.
Yeah, Jill will be at your show. I will not be.
Yes.
I'll be there in spirit. I have Brian watching over you. And then he'll report back to me how you did.
Yeah.
The interrupters will be coming on stage. He'll be like, dude, you should have heard how bad John fucked this up.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Nah, you got this, dude. You got
You
this.
know, so I've been doing
Yeah,
that
Johnny's
practice.
been putting in the work hard, man.
Jill's got to go. She's
Really
building a
stoked to have
gymnastics bar.
Yes, she got a present.
Nice.
For kiddo.
Nice.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Jill. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, no, nah, you're gonna do fine, dude. Like,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I come a long way.
He's been
Yeah.
putting the work in hard.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody will get video for me. I'll be able to watch you later. So.
Eventually, I'm gonna get a camera.
Don't stress.
So,
All 10,000 TikTok followers will be watching.
oh, yeah, probably. But I'm gonna get like a new camera and get like a drum cam behind me when we play
Nice.
live.
Strap the GoPro to you.
Yeah.
Everybody be cool. Clifford is here. What, the big red dog?
I love the big red dog.
Do we got to get you a Clifford book to read on the air?
No. One day I'm gonna pet your dog if he lets me.
She's the most skittish dog ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like, you can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah, I gotta get you more kids' books to read on the air.
He teaches me how to read.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You should read that, what is it? Is it Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube? There's now the Samuel Jackson kids book. With
There
a
is?
to bed.
Yeah,
Oh, we gotta find one of those.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I might have it actually on my Kindle.
Right,
It's called Go to Fuck to Sleep.
go. I read the.
I don't think it's Samuel L. Jackson though. I think it was somebody else. Somebody wrote it, and it's
I
but
read the one, the Metallica one.
the ABCs of Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you started though with the monster at the end of this book.
I did alright.
And you
Took me a
did
while.
fine, but the only word you weren't able to read in that whole book was Grover. You're like, what's this say? I'm like, John, he's right there on the page. He's the
Grover.
star of the book. You're doing okay with those kids' books. How are you coming along with that activity book I sent you home with?
I'm still working on it. I forgot all about it. It's just sitting right next to my title belt.
You bought yourself a title belt. You're like, this is my best dressed championship.
Yep. I still got the prize.
The fucking
Alcohol, no, it was like a
the
paper
40
bag
of steel reserve.
Nice.
in a paper bag.
That was a prize.
And my men. Yeah.
The other thing she wanted to give as a prize, and she asked if it was okay, was tickets to our next show, to our anniversary show.
But
And I'm like, but like it wouldn't have made sense because you won. What are you gonna do with
I'm in
tickets
the
to our
band.
anniversary show, right? So, quick question for the guest: what children's book needs to be turned into a punk rock song?
It's a tough one.
That is, that's a.
Children's book needs to be turned into a punk rock song.
I would think it's got to be like something Dr. Seuss because that all rhymes, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
somebody did take.
I think I thought I heard someone did one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and they made it like super metal.
Blink 182. Well, they made it Blink 182 also.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a classic. But what about the whatchamacallit, right? That's one that no one ever does. That one.
I saw somebody do. There was a rap song a few years ago called "Walk It Like I Talk It," and the whole song is just "Walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk." And somebody read the Dr. Seuss book "Walk It in My Pocket" to that beat.
That beat. Yeah, I've seen that too. That's
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take a children's book and make it into a punk rock song.
Yeah.
I don't know how the royalties work on that though. Because like it was one thing to do the cover song. Because that was just like, okay, I just got to figure out who is supposed to get these royalties and make sure they get these royalties. But like, I don't know how that would work with like children's authors.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're not actual like songwriters. So
Well, what Mexican OT rapped that Llama Llama Red Pajama, right? That children's book, that was pretty sick.
yeah, I don't know. That's something to look into. I guess is how you would take a children's book and release a cover legally of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it was a pain. It was enough of a pain in the ass to do it, to actually release a cover of a song, because it's like, oh, there's like 6 writers on this song.
You gotta
Like,
talk to your attorney.
and then it's like, I'm talking to my attorney enough. I don't need to talk to it.
No, your
My cousin Elmo.
Your cousin Elmo.
I
Traitor.
thought you were bringing Cookie Monster. What the hell happened?
He's got a couple cases.
Okay.
I got a hand puppet Elmo. I say.
Well,
he's
speaking
my
of lawyers,
lawyer.
my
So
lawyer
cousin
my
Eddie-
lawyer just sent me the
my cousin
paperwork.
Elmo but now he sits on Joe's side. So now he's Joe's lawyer.
Mm.
So now I gotta get Cookie Monster.
My lawyer just sent me my paperwork that he was supposed to send me earlier in the day. So I get to do that as soon as I'm done with this show. And then go straight back to work.
So yeah, we were promoting a show and I put Elmo in the video.
Okay.
And I'll talk like Elmo for a little bit.
Oh yeah, Elmo beats him up all the time in the videos.
Oh yeah, he's got videos of me fighting with Elmo.
Oh yeah. Lots of videos
He's
you
got a
find with
mean
him.
right hook.
Yeah, he knocks you out every time.
Yeah.
You gotta do one for Music is Art. We gotta
Yeah.
do we gotta do that.
Yeah.
We gotta find room to do it. Well, we'll do it in Nick's backyard.
Yeah.
Because there's
throw
not
me
room
in
in
the-
the
we'll
not
just-
room in the room to do it. So
Just throw me over the fence.
yeah, there you go. I don't think you want to go anywhere near that fence though.
Spiders?
Spiders.
Oh, yeah. They're on the house.
They're probably on the fence if they're on the house.
Oh, we can do that during the day. We don't see them during the
They
day.
don't come out at night.
Elmo don't come out at night.
John's just like, the eight-legged freaks come out at night. The eight-legged freaks come out at night.
I'm just glad I don't live in
That's way before you guys' time.
I'm just glad I don't live in Australia because those things are freaking huge there.
Yeah, dude, you send me those videos all the
Like,
time. I'm
no
like, why
way.
are you even watching these, let alone sending them to me?
I didn't know they got that size.
Just get a pet iguana, man.
John's just sending me videos of spiders that are taking up entire walls, and I'm just like, why are you, like, I don't want to see that any more than you do. Why are you watching them?
I don't know. Like, so don't mark that on the tour. I ain't going to Australia.
Spiders.
No
Fills the tour
way.
bus with
Yeah, he's
spiders.
already told us he's not going to Australia.
No way.
He's like, you get a backup drummer for that.
You can get somebody back from Chicago to do
man.
it.
We're playing with the Hemity affliction. We're going. To Australia.
I'll come out when it's time for showtime, and then when we're done playing, I'll go
Right
run back in
on
the bus.
jet.
John's
Right
just gonna
back on the
hide
bus.
on the bus.
And there's a giant spider on top of the.
I'm
on
gonna
the bus.
capture one of those big fuckers.
I was gonna say, like, there's not gonna be a giant spider on the bus. Like, not on board the
No,
bus,
why-
but like
why-
on top of the
Why
bus.
is gonna release it right in the bus with me?
Yeah.
Welcome
me
to
out of here.
bed.
Get me out of here!
And the only thing that you know that he's scared of is clowns, and you won't retaliate with a clown because you're scared of clowns too. So,
Dead to rights, man.
so he's got you with those
When
spiders.
I worked for
me.
the Boys and Girls Club, they got a clown. I was on the other side of the lunchroom. Like, she asked me if I want a balloon. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go outside for a little bit.
There's a standing agreement between John and I. He can hide behind me for spiders, but I'm hiding behind him for bees.
I put you right in front of me when we went.
You
to
did in
SummerSlam.
fucking
We
Nashville.
went to Nashville. We went to SummerSlam, and there was a bee, and I hide right behind him.
John runs right around me. I'm like, what's going? Oh shit! No, you're supposed to hide behind me for bees. What the fuck? Like, I'm scared of bees. You're scared of spiders. I'll protect you from spiders. You
I'm
protect
scared
me
of
from
bees
bees.
too.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, no, that was he's just standing in line. Next thing I know, John's running behind me. I'm like, what's going on? Oh fuck, there's a bee. Shit. Like, I'm not moving.
That was brutal. I mean, it was a great.
It was a great show,
Great
but
show,
it
but
was fucking brutal.
It was the hotness during the day, and then at night the lights.
Yeah. Especially like that when we first walked in to that stadium, that was ridiculous.
The
How
oven.
like I had to go inside. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go get drinks. What do you want? I'm gonna go spend some time inside the
'Cause
fucking.
they closed the other side of the stadium, but it was where the shade was, so they weren't thinking straight.
I don't think it had anything. I don't think the decision had anything to do with.
What I think the camera.
I think it's where the locker rooms in the stadium are.
Yeah.
Because I know when they did the WrestleManias in Orlando at the Citrus Bowl, they basically had to build an entire like elaborate structure of tents so that they could go from backstage to where the entrance was because they were on opposite sides of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think they're like, nah, we're not going to do that. So
Yeah, we went to the Pittsburgh one. That would have been cold.
Philadelphia, you mean?
Yeah, the Philadelphia one.
The first night apparently was really cold. The second night wasn't so bad from what I recall.
Mm.
But of course we didn't go because
The ring wasn't even heated. I thought they were gonna do like a heated ring. For
No, I'm pretty sure it was. I'd have to go back and watch. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was, what, 5 months ago now? 4 months ago? I have no idea.
Don't matter. It's over now.
Yeah.
They're in Las Vegas this year.
Yeah. So now you get to be in the desert. Oh, shit, John. We could go to WrestleMania.
No.
We could go to WrestleMania in Vegas. We could stop in Reno, and you could see the Clown Motel.
Yes. Apparently it's haunted because right next to the motel is a graveyard.
Oh, jeez.
So it's even more haunted now.
So undead clowns. All right, new fear.
And they sell like clown statues and all that crap.
Yeah, John sent me the picture of it. He's like, he with no context. I'm like, yeah, if you want to go, we could go.
I think John really wants to go to this.
I put it in the Discord. I'm like, I think John really wants to go to
No.
Reno.
No, I didn't know it existed until I saw it. Like no.
So yeah, that's the plan. We'll go to WrestleMania next
No.
year. We'll stop in Reno. We'll go to.
You better find a twin of me.
we'll
No.
go to. But you're
I
buying.
know. Excuse me?
You're buying the tickets and the however we're getting there. How was the Descendants show? I didn't go. Who's more underrated, Carl Alvarez or Matt Freeman? I have no idea.
Guess gonna run.
Yeah, I didn't end up. I thought about like trying to get a last minute ticket to the Descendants show, but I'm like, nah, I got shit to do. I also didn't go to was it Subhumans the other night, or somebody was in town last night and I didn't go. But it was like, yeah, I kind of want to go to this show, but I kind of don't want to fucking spend the money. I don't want. Plus, the shows were sold out by the time I even knew about them, so I'm like, And I've already seen the Descendants.
Yeah.
I had to leave early during the Descendants, but that was, medical issue. Which was, expected at the time. So, yeah, I don't know. All I know is I'm seeing the Interrupters next Wednesday. Again. And John isn't. Again.
Did you get a hold of
No,
Mark?
No, I gotta message Marky. Yeah, because Marky said he wanted to go. Because I offered it to Karina. Because the last time I had an extra ticket was because the last time I had an extra ticket was because you couldn't go.
Yeah.
And then the time before that, I had an extra ticket because Karina couldn't go. So I was like, "Hey, do you want to go see the Interrupters?" And she's like, "I'll get back to you." And then I finally reached back out. I'm like, "Hey, 1, do you want to go to this show? 2, do you, because I got Social Distortion tickets for October 1st
Okay.
or 2nd, one of the two, and Karina was supposed to be my +1 because that show got rescheduled, and I was like, are you coming with me to this rescheduled show? And also, did you find out if you're coming with me to the Interrupters? She said, I'm not going to either. Like, all right, cool. So I still have an extra ticket to the Interrupters at Town Ballroom next Wednesday. And also an extra... Well, you're coming with me to Social D, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, perfect.
What day is that?
I think it's the 1st. I gotta look at...
what day is the 1st?
The 1st is... Tuesday. So no, you're... Yeah, you might not be able to go.
Might work.
Yeah. All right. I'll figure it out.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
I'll ask her mom.
Worst case scenario, I'm sure I can find somebody to go to a Social Distortion show. Especially, like, since the show was originally postponed because he got cancer and couldn't fucking play. So...
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's what I got tickets for right now in my...
Not because somebody's laptop crashed.
Right. Or because the stage was too small. Ooh. Yeah, anyway.
We're not saying any names. They know who they are.
No, we're not saying any names of anybody that played in Buffalo last night. Anyways, yeah. What I'm trying to get tickets for right now is the Buffalo Bills game against San Francisco on December 1st.
I was about to say.
What, do you think I want to go see the Bills play any other team besides the one I root for? I am not sitting through 3 fucking hours of people singing the Isley Brothers drunkenly and off key.
You guys got the better thing. The better song.
Yes, we do. As cheesy as it fucking is, it's still better because somebody actually wrote it for us. Instead of, hey, you know what'd be fun? Let's take a song from the 50s and make it about our football team. But hey, I will give the Bills all the credit in the world. The Bills beat the Rams. Was it the Rams? The Cardinals. The Bills beat the Cardinals this past weekend. So that helps the Niners. And then the Niners returned the favor. They beat the Jets. So you're welcome, Buffalo.
So there's a video of the Niners going against the Jets. And this fan, like Jets fan,
Yeah.
sat between two Niners fans. They were just clowning them all day.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Because, like, the Jets started off with the first, like, the Jets scored first, and then it was all Niners. Like, yeah, okay. I don't, like, I was a little nervous because Christian McCaffrey didn't play.
Yeah.
And I am just like, I'm like, oh, great. Like, we don't win without Christian McCaffrey. What the fuck's going to happen? And then Jordan Mason stepped the fuck up. And just...
Didn't even need him.
Yeah.
Bills fan?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Philip Hastings says he's got some old guy trivia about the Bills shout song. If we want it, we'll take it.
We're Sabres fans.
We are Sabres fans. And if you couldn't tell by all the Sabres hockey memorabilia up on the shelf back there. But...
I mean, I went back to the Sabres.
Yeah, you were a Tampa Bay fan for a while.
I got a clown at the game. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when you went with me and Ryan?
Yeah, me and Jeff got clowned.
Yeah, you guys did because the Sabres whooped you.
Yeah. You guys clowned us the most.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, of course we did. You're our friends.
Oh, I went to the bathroom. That's definitely got clowned. How's that Florida hockey? Right,
Hey, I mean the Panthers won the Stanley Cup last year, but unlike the Lightning, there's no asterisks next to their title win there. So you know.
No, and then when I became a Sabres fan, I ended up buying my dad a jersey and you a hat.
Yeah.
And there goes my $800 bonus.
Yeah.
From work.
I convinced you to buy yourself a jersey, and your dad's like, hey, well, you're at it.
He was sad puppy dog.
Yeah.
It's like, fine, it's his birthday, whatever. Pick a jersey.
What player did you guys get? Oh, you got no, it wasn't Alex Tuck. It was the other guy we got in that trade.
Mustache.
Yeah, why am I drawing a blank on his name?
I can't even think of his name now.
I am completely drawing a blank. I should know this.
Is that Alex Tuck?
I don't think I think it was the other guy we got around that time. Could be Alex Tuck. I don't know.
I don't know. I should have bought one of those blank jerseys. So I would have saved some money.
Yeah. That's why I never buy player jerseys.
Yeah. Well,
every time I buy a player, like, because you buy a player jersey, the player ain't on the team no more. You don't wear the jersey anymore.
It's on my wall, framed. So.
Yeah. I got a Jack Eichel 50th anniversary jersey, and it's like until he retires, I'm not wearing this jersey ever again. But it's also like it's okay because he was on the team during the season we wore those.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I guess Miller's retired at this point, but I have a Ryan Miller Turdberger jersey. And it's like, oh, it's okay because he was on the team at that time. But like I can't wear my Jake McCabe jersey because like he's still playing.
I do want to get a Dominic Hasek jersey. He's my favorite goalie.
I could probably take my old goat heads to Art Ross and be like, yo, can you throw a Dominic Hasek number and name on this? So, which is right up the street here. That's the place with the hat on it. Yeah. They do, they letter jerseys.
It might be small, but I was a pretty good goalie back then.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. You may be small, but you move enough to make up for it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So, as long as you're good.
Right now, yeah.
As long as you're good tracking the puck, you see where it's going, you know right where to move your hand or whatever, your leg, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still say, Living Brain Dead versus any band in Buffalo in a hockey game, 3-on-3.
Hockey, right?
Yeah.
Besides, I wouldn't be able to face Hush Hush because I'm in that band too.
Right.
So.
You could be like
play hockey.
You could be like all-time goalie, right? And then it's like playing half-court basketball where you got to take it back take it back, like check up, and then
Yeah.
go for like, yeah, we could you could do that. Then we're all taking shots at you.
Yeah.
Dom does not have an athletic bone in his body. And I don't know about Pat. Pat's just a tall, lanky son of a gun.
So don't play you guys in basketball, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
we.
thought you killed him in the pool.
Oh, yeah.
This is Pat,
This is my football
this
days.
jackass, and then Wyatt just comes and spares them.
Form
Gore!
tackled him.
With the backward hat, with the hat on.
Nice.
Because he's I'm Pat, and this is jackass. And I wasn't, I should have expected it. Here comes Wyatt, full force. Dive right in the pool. It's like, oh, Pat's dead.
Yeah, at least we haven't almost killed you yet.
There's been a couple of times.
I mean, yeah, but
He's not the bassist, so.
also
Yeah,
true.
Fair point.
I mean,
Also true.
I broke my foot. I'm still in the band. I was still drumming though when I broke my foot. I just couldn't play double kick.
Right? Yeah, and then you also couldn't drive, so we had to bus
Yeah.
everywhere for a little while.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That trip to Pittsburgh, man. Where you thought you were going to
again.
die in Cleveland?
If my foot wasn't broken, I would have walked home out of Pennsylvania with that dog.
I know
that
you
we
would
saw
have.
at the mall.
If we were, but I still maintain if we were driving,
Mhm.
we wouldn't have stopped at the mall in Erie. You wouldn't have seen the dog.
Yeah. So I saw the dog. It was in like a SPCA thing in the mall, and the dog gave me like the head nod. I was like, this dog wants me to get him, but I can't do it because I have crutches.
It was a cute dog. Well, it wasn't because you had crutches. It's because you had to take him on a bus, bring him in the hotel. So we probably would have had to pay extra for that.
Yeah.
You know, take him in
I hope-
Ubers.
I hope we find a good home.
I'm sure he found a good home. It was a cute dog.
You know, you get the look and you get the head nod and you're like sold. That's it.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen.
Yeah, no, you were like, I want to take him home. I'm like, you can't. But I want him. Luckily, we didn't have to stop at Erie on the way home because you probably would have been like, let's go back.
Yeah. We saw what, Bowling for Soup at night.
Bowling for Soup, Less Than Jake, the Aquabats, and I can't remember who the other band was.
Opener.
Yeah, I can't
You
remember.
went with in the pit. I stayed and talked.
I was in the pit for Aquabats,
I made some friends though.
and then I came back to you for Bowling for Soup. Because my friends who were there for the Aquabats and Less Than Jake, they left before Bowling for Soup because they saw that tour like 3 times already, and they're like, yeah, Bowling for Soup just talks for 20 minutes in between songs.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hate it.
Then he posted something, and then
This is true.
And then the singer from Bowling for Soup called him out on it.
This is true.
What
True
did-
story.
What did he say?
I said so somebody shared a post from Bowling for Soup, and I was like, yeah, I saw this band, and they talked for like 20 minutes in between sets. Like, dude, I'm here to hear you play music. I don't care that you've seen the Gin Blossoms accidentally twice, right? And so Jarrett responds, and he goes, yep, that's what a Bowling for Soup show is.
Joe Kent.
Oh.
Tagged
like-
him right in it.
Well, he replied to my comment, so my name
Yeah.
automatically came up. But it's like, so it's like Joe Kent. Yeah, that's what a Bowling for Soup show is.
We've been doing this for a long time.
Like, yeah, okay, well, he got me there. I just got put in my place by Jarrett from Bowling for Soup. All right, cool.
So you gotta watch what you say.
I guess. No, I've been following him on Instagram since then, and I'm just like, I don't have my same criticisms of like I still want to hear you play more music. And I know this tour they're playing
They're
like
a good band.
I know this tour they're playing like a full album and then other songs too.
And
So it's like
now they're only a 3-piece.
right. But like even watching him on Instagram, I've kind of like that quelled my like thinking I'm the smartest guy in the room when I said, well, 1985 was a cover song of SR-71, right? Like, because he's out there like, yeah, it's a cover song, but they encouraged us to do it, and they're in the music video. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, they are in the music video. How about that?
And they did Stacy's Mom, and now
Yeah.
it's their song.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't like Fountains of Wayne's gonna be playing it anytime soon.
No.
That guy died.
They played it at Warped Tour when I saw them, like, 2014.
Yeah. No, and to be like, I do love Bowling for Soup. Just, I also like when I'm paying money to see a band to hear the band play the music.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and dude, Brian would have hated that show.
I know you would.
Because I saw the Pretty Reckless with Brian, and like they don't talk as much as Bowling for Soup in between songs, and Brian's just standing there like, just play music.
I know, but you know what? I mean, they're gonna do what they want. Everybody has their own stick.
Yeah.
On shows.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own style.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad show. It was just like, you guys could have played so much more music. Like, why didn't you? Why are we still just sitting here like...
I mean, they go a little too much doing, like, the photo thing. They stop playing, and they all get, like, stand up on stage, and you could take a photo of us on the stage. Like, photo time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't hate the show, but I was like, you know, they could have played more.
Yeah.
There's some songs they didn't play that I'm like, you could have played this song. Like, you guys could have played Two-Seater. Like, that's a good song. You know. But yeah, speaking of bands playing music.
Yes.
Coming up this Saturday night at the Tudor Lounge in downtown Buffalo, 335 Franklin Street. It is Virus X, and it is their final record release party, which they've done like a ton of record release parties for their album 1983, the final vinyl.
Good guys.
Which we played one of them, and I have a copy of that record. It's actually still not in the main shelves over here because I haven't cataloged it on Discogs because it's not on there yet. And I've been too lazy to put it on there myself. But they are doing the record release party with special guests Latino hardcore Mala Sangre and JC Nichols from Erie, PA, and Station Wagon from right here in Buffalo for punk rock chaos and mayhem. That's Saturday night at 8 p.m. at the Tudor Lounge, 335 Franklin. Again, no mention of what the price is. Not even on the flyer this time. So show up with no money and be like, no, there was no...
Top right.
Oh, $10.
$10.
It's written out.
Everything's
I was looking for
$10.
numbers. I did not see it. It says tickets $10, and it's $10 is written out. That's why I didn't see it. I was going full John and not reading things. But this is Virus X, and this is from that album. And the song's called Wedding Night on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
I And there's no turning back, 'cause you died on your wedding night. You died on your wedding night. You died on your wedding night. You died on the wedding of your choice. You died, you died, you died.
Virus X on all WNY. Think So Joe Show. Song called Wedding Night off 1983, the final vinyl, which they're doing another CD release for this Saturday night at Tudor Lounge, 8 p.m., $10, which is on the flyer and not the event page. Again. So I had breaking news in the song break here. Did you know? It went away. Did you know that tech companies are working on special glasses that will allow you to see John Cena? John's too busy looking at his phone. he's not paying attention to anything at all.
Sorry. Joe's messaging.
I got an email from my lawyer and I put my phone down. Yeah.
Well, Jill does have cheese graters and potato peelers.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I highly doubt my lawyer's coming after me with cheese graters and potato peelers. So I thought I was getting this paperwork earlier. I thought it was going to be like already sent back to him by the time the show started, but nope, got it in the middle of the show. So he's getting it back after 8 o'clock, which is fine. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking during the song break about the differences between this show and what you guys do on TikTok every Friday night.
That TikTok game is wild. I don't know. I think TikTok's a very valuable platform for bands nowadays.
So I am not on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but I can watch your TikTok lives on the computer here. And this is the question I have that's been bugging me ever since I started watching these. When you have 25 viewers on your TikTok, how are you getting 30,000 likes? How does that work?
Tap, tap, tap on that screen.
So it's
Dedicated
just
followers, new people coming in.
So it's just the whoever's in the room just tap tap
Yep,
tap tap tap.
People
and just-
actively watching and tapping their phones.
Okay, that answers that question. You guys can give us stars on Facebook Live. Like I said, don't give us your fucking money. Give me your money. I need your money, but don't give us your money. Buy something. Hit merch.thinksojoe.com. Or if you want to help fund the Living Brain Dead album, shop.livingbraindead.com and buy some t-shirts, hockey pucks, whatever the hell else we got on there. We don't have the butt plugs yet. Jill's working on it. I told her, I said, you get the butt plugs, I'll figure out how to put a logo on them.
Back there with a cricket doing work.
Yeah. That's how most of our shit gets made. Quite honestly, yeah. No, I have definitely made a lot of our t-shirts with a cricket. I bought a blank shirt and a blank hoodie yesterday so I could make whatever the hell I'm wearing at Music is Art. I haven't figured that out yet. I had a week and a half to do that. Because next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday is the Music is Art Festival from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at Terminal B in Buffalo. Beautiful venue. You were there with me, John. Mm-hmm. You were you got to see a lot of it because you were standing as far away from the stage as possible when Avatar was playing. Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm not getting any closer. You're hiding behind me. I'm like, John, he's not even that scary.
He smiles. An evil clown.
So I was texting you the night before because I saw Avatar and I saw TK2 or whatever the fuck that opener was. And because I went to Saratoga Springs the night before and I'm texting you. I'm like, dude, you're not going to like this show. Like, you're going to love Ice Nine Kills, sure, but you are going to hate Avatar and you're going to hate
TX.
whatever the fuck that.
I always heard them
opener
on
was.
like Octane and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they looked like.
Well, now you know. And
I know.
and so I was kind of warning you, and so my buddy. But then I'm talking to my buddy about how you're scared of clowns, and then I'm like, wait a second, you like Slipknot?
Yeah.
They have a clown.
So.
You're like, yeah, but he's a drummer. It's okay. He gets it. I'm like, oh, okay, that doesn't make any sense. So I tell my buddy, like, that's what you said. And he says, that doesn't make any sense. I said, John, can you explain that? You said, well...
He's got a mask.
He's got a mask. He can't smile at me.
Sorry, smiling at the time.
So...
Or not smiling at the time.
So that's when I found out John is afraid of the creepy smiles.
Yeah.
And the face paint, the grease paint. He's not afraid of... He's otherwise not afraid of clowns. Like, if they were wearing a mask. Like, if I bought a mask for Halloween that was a clown mask, you'd just be like, oh, hey, Joe. But if I painted my face up like a clown and smiled at you, you would be hiding.
Yeah.
You would, like, take your drum head off and you'd be hiding in your kick drum. Like, like, you'll never get me in here.
Uh-huh. One thing. I mean, I creep people out with those contacts.
Yeah. I don't know. I have taken to smiling at you on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. Just to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
At our last show, you're like, I'm just gonna look over this way. I'm not looking at Joe. Not looking at Joe.
And there was one point I looked up. You, Shane, and Nick were all staring at me. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea. We did not plan that.
No.
I think they saw me doing it and they're like, oh, we're going to do that too.
That was the first time I met Wyatt.
That's right. You guys were at that show. Yeah. We're at Music is Art next Saturday, 1:15 p.m. skate park stage. That's your next chance to see The Living Brain Dead. Followed by October 12th at Amy's Place. Area 54 at Amy's Place with Bastard for their 10th anniversary show.
Oh, yeah.
10 years, dude. 10 years. We're just like, man, we made it to 5. How the fuck did we do that?
A lot of lineup changes.
A lot of lineup changes, sure. So that was also true for Bastard. As opposed to, like, On the Cinder, who are, like, closing out Music is Art, they have had the same lineup for 10 years.
In October will be my 5th year.
Yeah. I still consider you an original member because Steve only played like 3 shows with us, but still, like. But yeah, On the Cinders closing out Music is Art. Johnny Revolting's been around for like 40 years. Has been the same lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Dave didn't pass away, Virus X probably would have still been the same lineup after 40 years. So, you know. I think if Cliff didn't die, Metallica would still have the same lineup after 40 years. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think maybe if Brian didn't die, we'd still have the same lineup.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a former band member told us that, he didn't tell, she didn't tell us, but she said she stopped having fun after Brian passed away. So, we're no fun.
Nope. No. We're lame.
Yeah, we're no fun. It's probably why they didn't text us when they were in town.
Nope.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, yeah. Anyway. This is the part where you say the chat really died.
The chat really died. Nobody's in the chat anymore.
I once we played that song by Inertia, everybody left. They're like, "Oh, this is what they're playing on the show today."
Yeah, bye.
I try. Like
we don't know who's watching, so.
Well, here we don't. But here's the thing, like, I do know that like some bands will cause people to tune out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, no, we're here to promote the local music, so we're gonna play, you know, like, I understand, like, maybe the technical death metal thing isn't for everyone. So I understand, like, we're gonna lose we're gonna lose listeners when we play stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, no, we're here to plug shows. We're here to tell people about bands they might not know about. So, like I've heard of Inertia before. I think we've probably played them on the show before, but as soon as we started playing, it's like, oh, people are tuning out now. So, and you'll notice the chat's been pretty dead since then.
Pretty dead.
So
it's off and on this show.
Yeah, people have lives. It's Wednesday. It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna stick around for the whole
No.
show. And sometimes I'm like, why the fuck are we doing 2 hours on a Wednesday night? But tradition at this point. So
Yeah.
doing 2 hours on a Tuesday night next week. Buy our merch.thinksojoe.com. And Tuesday night next week because John has a show on Wednesday night.
First one,
You
buddy.
do too.
I'm going to a show. You're playing a show
I'm
next
playing
week.
a show.
Yeah,
I'm playing
we got a
probably
little
a
while
sold-out
before we
show.
need to before we're playing the song. But if you guys want to talk about the band and talk about
Yes.
how you ended up in the band, and you guys are playing with Bless the Fall next Wednesday.
Indeed,
Yes.
yeah. So we're opening up for Bless the Fall next Wednesday at the Rec Room on the 18th.
My first show.
Johnny's first show with us on Taking Over the Drums.
Yep.
He's gonna kill it.
Oh,
Stoked
yeah.
for him. But
I'm very
yeah,
stoked.
Johnny came to be. Basically, we needed a drummer bad.
I
Our old
stepped
drummer took off, ran
Mhm.
away to Chicago with the TikTok fans. So Johnny jumped down in and saved the day.
Yep.
So, and he's been killing it. My ears are ringing ever since he joined the band because he just blasts the hell out of them drums. Even through my monitors, my ears are ringing at the end of practice.
John has to sing in another room. Literally has
Wow.
to go in a different room to sing.
But yeah, that's how Johnny came to be. We came out and saw him play with Living Brain Dead. We're like, hell, he's a hell of a drummer. And we had to have him.
First band practice. Already in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I killed it. And mine was very more nonchalant. Dom was looking for members. He already had Pat in the band. He stole Pat from a punk band. Pat was playing pop punk music with a band called Hyperview. Dom showed up to a practice one day to try out for guitar and ended up just snagging Pat, and him have been interlocked ever since. So they were the founding members of Hush Hush. And it came to be, I met the guys out at karaoke one night, and we were all just singing songs and talking about music, and he's like, hey, you play an instrument? You play an instrument? All right, we're making a band. He's like, join my band. And, I showed him my old metalcore stuff from back when I played in Shelter by Skies. He showed me all the mixes for Hush Hush and what he had cooking. And, I was down for it. So I was like, yeah, why not? It's been a couple years since I played live and playing in a band. So just joined up. Here we are.
Cool. I did that once. I was at Media Play. This is years ago. We're dating myself here. Media Play, and I heard some dude playing on one of the guitars they were selling. And I went out, I'm like, dude, you in a band? He said, no. I said, you want to be?
There you go, man. It's networking. Karaoke.
I miss that story.
I mean,
That was back in
close,
the days in the falls.
closest you got now is Barnes and Noble, but it's not the same.
FYE or
Right. FYE.
FYE,
Media
yeah.
Play.
I guess to an extent.
There was that
Best
record
Buy.
store in Hamburg. What was that one called? Record Theater. Remember that? Right next to Fantastic Sam's. Right in the
I know-
corner of the top split.
I went to Hamburg for the first time. Wow.
Yeah, John ended up in Hamburg the other day. He was DoorDashing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
says, I don't know where I am. I'm like, dude, I don't know my way around Hamburg.
So
but
we had to go turn back where we came from.
first time I ended up in Hamburg, I was I took the bus up from I was living in Niagara Falls, and I ended up on the opposite end of Hamburg from where I was supposed to be.
And I was
So-
like, Joe, does Hamburg get tornadoes? Oh, we're out of here.
I had $100 bill in my
Lost
pocket, so I'm
Hamburg.
pretty sure I had to break this $100 bill and call a cab to get back to wherever the fuck I was supposed to be.
But yeah, we are post-hardcore, pop punk, emo, metalcore. I don't-
Yeah, it's like an emo smorgasbord.
Yeah.
So you got
Very
all the
much.
emo elements of some of your favorite 2000s bands,
Yeah.
like Taking Back Sunday, Fall Out Boy, My Chem.
Newfound.
Mix it in with some pop punk, some Newfound Glory, some Knuckle Puck, some ADR,
Blink.
some old school Blink. Throw in a little bit of metalcore drizzle on the top, maybe some Devil Wears Prada, some Asking Alexandria influence, and that's Hush Hush.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not the
Not the porn site.
No.
or the Chinese.
Or the
Yeah,
Chinese
girl.
Chinese
Or the
girls,
Avril
yeah.
song.
Yeah. Or the Avril song, right?
Whatever. Yeah, we do a cover song of Avril Lavigne.
That's true. I think that might have been the first Hush Hush song I heard. I think you were like, oh, this is Hush Hush, and you played me the Avril cover. I'm like, oh, I know the song. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I almost joined Hush Hush like a year ago, but the timing was off.
Right.
So
Timing is everything. With with everything, timing is everything. So
I had to turn down Dom's offer at the point
yeah.
until somebody messed up and had to take over. Not mention anybody names. Maybe he's kind of in Chicago now. And also, I kicked his ass in a drum battle and made him my bitch. He saw the video.
Nice.
He's a hell of a drummer.
We gotta get you on that. They do that drummers only thing every year. We gotta get you on that one of these years.
Shit. Also, I'm a former J.C. Penney kids model. Really, it's true.
Truly.
Yep.
A man of many talents.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tap dancer.
I would
jazz
say
tap.
I'll say John was a dancer.
Yep.
He was a hockey goalie.
Yep.
I'm an ex-male stripper. Codename Goldenrod.
Oh. Oh. Really? Cool. Wow. Yeah, it's a
There you go.
See, now I know why you're good at fucking selfies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John's
I do
insanely.
kick your butt
He
at
he is
I was
insane.
good-
He's jealous of your selfie game.
Yeah, like I was good at it, and I was like, oh great, now I got competition.
He takes amazing selfies, but he's like, Wyatt's got me beat.
Wyatt's got me way beat. I was like, I don't know.
Step up your selfie game, son.
I gotta step it up. I need more tats.
Yep. Hush Hush band fund for Johnny's throat tattoos.
Yes.
In full play.
If you want to add to the band fund for Johnny's throat tattoo, you can watch their TikToks on Friday nights.
Or
Sounds
another, or we can throw another one. I owe you money, so if you like Love and Brain Dead and I'm in it, send me money so I can give it to him.
Yeah. Well, right now we gotta send us money so we can give it to Jill so she can pay for this album.
Yes, you did
She
say
finally finished recording, so
Heck yeah, Jill.
hopefully we'll be able to get that out.
that. Yeah, she did. She did
soon-ish.
like all the songs in like one night.
Oh yeah, she's.
I don't know how she did it.
So she told our engineer, she said, "I'm gonna do this all in one night." He
And
said,
you didn't
"Yeah, no,
believe
you're
her.
not." And then I'm just sitting here, and the Discord's going off like every 5 minutes, like this song's done, this song's done, this song's done. Like, damn.
She's a beast.
Like, all right, cool. And now we just got to figure out how we're paying for the record. So,
So if you
Yay.
have 1,400, let us know.
I mean, I just had to borrow $1,400, but that's not for the record. So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could come up with it.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, play the last song, I guess.
we still got to do. It's still
still got-
7 minutes left of the show, and
Oh,
there's
so-
a
so-
3.5 minute song.
Well,
so,
I better get my my goodbyes really good.
yeah, you better
Like,
do it
I
right.
keep fucking up.
You better do it right this week. Don't make me get the potato peeler.
Don't forget to like the potato pillar. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Only kitchen gadgets.
Or kitchengadgets.com.
There you go. You should start OnlyFans. You don't even got to leave the house.
No.
You got... God damn it, John.
We gotta get fixed, man. That's hush hush.
Yeah.
Custom ones.
You guys
Nice.
need some custom pics. He got that custom drum head, man.
Nice scene.
Yeah.
Looks sick.
Had to recreate your logo. All you had was that.
That was done by Joe.
It was
Oh,
a really low
Yeah,
res.
blow it up.
Took a
Yeah.
really low res image and we made a vector file out of it. So I was like, here you go. Like, let's like go ahead, order the drum head. So I saw the pictures of it. It looks great on the drum kit.
That's good.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the rain on it, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
It doesn't do much.
Right.
There's a pillow inside it anyways.
You could go see Johnny's new drum head on Wednesday
Yes, next Wednesday.
at the Rec
1
Room.
week.
Opening 1 week from today. Opening for Bless the Fall.
Mm-hmm. It's already mostly already sold out, right?
Yeah, ticket count very, very low. I'm talking, we got less than 5 left.
Less than 5 tickets left because that was Noisegate was cutting you out. Yeah, so go see John's new drum head.
And my first show.
Go
No
see
pressure.
go see John in the band he likes more than he likes the Living Brain Dead.
They've been clowning me every practice.
Big clown, man.
Yeah.
Well, your practice kit is at our practice spot. Your show kit is at their practice
Well,
spot.
that's why I got Nick's kit. I'm gonna be switching it out to this show. And that's
Show only kid.
yeah, show only kit. So that will go back home.
Good,
Hide in the case.
good. And then we'll see it at shows
Yes.
for both bands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Swapping of the drum head.
John's
Yeah.
gonna be like, which band am I playing with today?
Okay.
Just swapping out the drum head.
We're on the road and you just got Living Brain Dead.
Like, oh shit, I forgot the Hush Hush one.
Fuck.
Take it off. Take it off. Is there like a near Guitar Center? See a blink head?
They got that to you quick, dude. Like, you
yeah.
got the shipping notification. It came the next day.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm just like, damn, okay, cool. Because like I was already like,
I was like, who did this? Because if it was FedEx, or it would take longer. It was UPS. I was like, okay, they
Yeah.
did a good review.
I'm just sitting here like we had a contingency plan like for him to buy a blank drum head. I'm like, I'll just make the design myself if we need to. Luckily, it didn't come to that. So
No,
yeah.
that driver must have been on some damn Red Bull, driving that far out.
Well, shout out to D'Addario too for just kind of like
Yeah, definitely.
for giving you a tracking number and actually shipping the thing out the same day. Because like
Yeah.
right now I'm waiting on a piece for this rack, and I've been waiting for it's been 2 days since he said, "Here's your tracking number."
Yeah.
So but that's a private seller. That's not a corporation like D'Addario or anything. So,
But
but yes, next I actually have the
we'll be
information.
the
right
lightest band on the venue.
Bless the Fall with special guests Destroy, Create, Hush Hush, and Fight From Within. Next Wednesday, September 18th at the Rec Room in Buffalo. Tickets are available at blessthefallmusic.com or through the local bands.
Oh yeah,
So, you save on fees if you get them through these guys.
indeed.
But that's coming up next Wednesday. Doesn't have the time on here, but I'm sure it's probably, 7 o'clock, I'd imagine.
And you want to tell us about the song?
Yeah, so we'll play our song Patient Zero. It's one of our heavier songs if you consider post-hardcore music heavy in any aspect. We're not a metal band, but if you like old school emo music, circa old school Bless the Fall, Chiodos, Alisana, that kind of vibe, you're going to like Patient Zero. It is our second single that we released as a band.
It was the first music video you got.
First music video that I was in.
You and Pat.
Yeah, that the whole band was kind of together in. Gin and Toxic was a product of Dom. So, Yep. That was the full lineup of the band. Was Patient Zero's debut.
All right, this is Hush Hush, the song called Patient Zero. I will see you next Tuesday for the Music is Art special.
Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more content. We'll see. I won't see you next week, but he will. He'll be here.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
compromise. Yet again, your love fills me with poison until I suffer from withdrawals. I need a doctor on the phone.